What is up, all my dorks, nerds, geeks, and gamers? It's your host, Ghost here, and you're watching a brand new episode of Tech Rec. I know it's not a big, elaborate setup this week because we only got one item, and it's a very small item. But it is continuing on with our Game & Watch theme that we had with the last time with the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch. But this time, this is the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch, made by Nintendo as well for $50, same price tag as the other one. Only difference being that this one has more games. More timer options and more mini games on the timer as well. This is 100% a better improvement over the original Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch, and it's not just because it has more games, because it has a better timer. It's because it feels more sturdy. This definitely feels more sturdy than the Nintendo Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch does. I'm not sure why. It feels a little bit heavier, a bit more hefty. The other thing I like is the little attention to details they put inside of this Game & Watch compared to the Super Mario Brothers one. This one, when you turn it on, you have a little light up Triforce there on the back that the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch does not have at all. The other thing that makes this really, really cool is, like I said, not only is there more game variety to choose from, you have the original Legend of Zelda game on here to play at any time you want, the full game. You also have the Adventures of Link, the second Legend of Zelda game, where it's a 2D side-scrolling kind of beat-em-up style game. And then we also have Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening in here, which is another full-fledged Legend of Zelda adventure, much more open-world style, much more variety when it comes to that game, much larger world to be delving into. And that's what surprised me the most about this, is just to have those three games alone on this one system, and to be charging $50 for it. Because I think these three games alone are worth a $60, $70 price tag if they're going to be putting on a portable device like this. That's just me alone. I think they can get that asking price from it if they wanted it. But they're charging $50, so it's a steal either way you look at it. So looking at the second, so those are the three Legend of Zelda games, the main games that are on the system. But there is also the Game & Watch game, which is Vermin, where you're kind of taking these two hammers and you're knocking the vermin as they pop out of the ground. So that's there as well. So that's a bonus game as well, and that has two modes as well. So if you want to play that in two different modes, there's a challenge mode and then there's a regular standard kind of Vermin mode. On top of that, we have, not only do we have the English versions of these three Legend of Zelda games, but you have the Japanese version for the original Legend of Zelda game. You've got the Japanese version and the English version for the Adventures of Link. And then we have the English, the France, the Dutch, and the Japanese version of Link's Awakening. On the other thing as well is there's two timer modes, like I said. And unlike the Super Mario Brothers Game & Watch, where you could not play the actual timer mode area, it was kind of like a pre-rendered cutscene where it would just kind of play through every few minutes. This one you can actually go through and play on the timer. And there's also an actual countdown timer of 3 minutes that you can play. And then when you get to the end of it, there's a little segment at the end where it kind of takes in all the Triforce power. And it's very cool. Every little segment has a little hidden secret. For example, if you play at nighttime, let's say it's 2 or 3 in the morning, and you go to turn this on and you start playing on the timer mode, you're going to get more ghoulish creatures, more skeletons, and things like that. Because the later it goes, the difference that it makes in the gameplay of the timer and everything else. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this purchase. I think it's definitely worth it, especially if you're a Legend of Zelda fan and you're also a Game & Watch fan as well. It makes it 100% worth it. It's a no-brainer to go pick this thing up, and that's why it is here on Tech Rec. If Nintendo ever makes another Game & Watch, I will be picking it up because I do like these as collectibles. I did really enjoy the Super Mario Brothers one, and I am enjoying this one even more, I think, than the Super Mario Brothers one. That's just my opinion, guys. That's what I think of these products here at Tech Rec. Like I said, I'm also going to be showing you some gameplay as I'm talking over here of some of the different games and how they look, somewhat perspective that I can show you from the Game & Watch here. But yeah, I definitely think it's worth the $50 price tag. I would order this any day of the week. And I love playing it. It's great for going places. You don't have to carry your phone with you. You can just take this and you know the time. If you don't want to text somebody, or if you don't want to be online all the time, you're trying to get some time away from that, then these are great little pick-me-ups to pick up and try, because it will keep your time and you don't have to worry about all these other things with the cell phones as well. So yeah, just a cool little gadget. I highly recommend it here on Tech Rec. Let me know down below what you guys think of the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. Are you guys enjoying it as much as I am? Do you wish there was more to it, or do you wish there was more or less games to it? Let me know what games you would have put on here as well down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, or share. And as always, guys, keep it right here on Dorkston. I've been your host, Ghost. Adios.